Hey there, I am Foodle, and welcome back to the storage facility. Today is an interesting video because not only does it imply that the country of the UK might actually be real, but also because these are actually some plushies from a merch company created by Dawko, who actually has been making Five Nights at Freddy's content for many a year now, and is also officially associated with the series in several different ways. And he actually started a merch company called Hex, and is primarily doing Five Nights at Freddy's stuff. They did some Bendy, I know there's like some Garna Ban and like Indigo Park stuff in the works, but I don't know, man. I'm just here for FNaF. So we got some stuff to get through. Also, the interesting thing about this is that whereas some other packaging that I mentioned in the last video, like, opened up because it fell off my mail table, this here just arrived like this, and the gash wasn't as big, it's just over time it's gotten larger, but, no, this just showed up on my front porch like this, bro. So, if it was raining, it would have had some moist little fellas in there. So I think the way we're gonna do this is I'm gonna open up these two first, and then I'll open this one up, since there is something pretty cool in here, and then the rest of these are kind of just your run-of-the-mill stuff. Also, this packaging is so weird because, like, this feels like I just bought one of those, like, baguettes or, like, garlic bread things from Walmart. So I have to cut it out, obviously, but I've, like, doxed myself 8 times, and we're just 4 minutes into this recording, dude. Oh, wait a second. I know a better way of doing this. Yeah, much like Makeshift, all of the Hex products actually come in these special little bags here. And you can see the characters here. You have Jackie, you have Mimic, and you have White Tiger. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and we're just gonna open all these up and just have a bunch of these. Ooh, yeah, we're saving this one for last right here. I don't know which one to start with. This is so, like, long. I don't even need to open this. I'm just gonna hold this, and I'm gonna just run up there. Why? Okay, every time I film one of these videos, something becomes a weapon. This is, like, the 3rd time now. Maybe this is just, like, my wake-up call to that I just need to start, like, collecting weapons. We're starting with this one. I have never actually opened or seen even a Hex Plush in person. So this is going to be very, very interesting first impression. This is either going to be Tiger Rock or Mimic. And it is... Oh, it comes in a little plastic bag. Ugh, realistic birthing right there. This is Mimic. Oh my gosh, oh. This is a crime. This is a crime scene, right? He's just mute. Oh, I gotta go. Oh, crap. Well, if I'm getting arrested, I might as well get views from it. He is just in here, and there's so many freaking bags, which works in my favor since they've been sitting tightly contained. Okay, actually this works because then that means the other package is probably this way, and I don't have to worry about, he's only part, like, oh my gosh, the arms are leaping off of him. It is that crazy. Here's the Mimic's arm. So yes, the main gimmick with Hex, oh my god. This is amazing! That's actually incredible! Hang on! I just have a, like, this bring, dude! I haven't even gotten to open it properly! And this is already worth it! Okay, so, some assembly required. Here's Mimic, which you can just, like just shoot body parts at people. This is the dream come true. Okay, so, here, that's his head. Arm, leg, DM from person on Discord, and then another leg, which I have to move that for that, if it'll snap. There we go. And then the little fast talkie from Ruin, and then he holds it in his hand like this. Oh, that's admittedly pretty cool. He is so big. Oh my goodness gracious. When you tilt him around, it's almost like he has joints. Like, this is bordering, like, what is a figure and what is a plush? These are the type of questions that Hex poses you. Interesting also, there's like that made like a snapping sound when that happened, dude. That was like I broke somebody's neck. He's got some nice little wires here, the piece of mold. So the button eyes are the main gimmick with all of these, which is pretty freaking cool. Piece of cloth right here. A lot of printing around the head, but a lot of the chest is embroidered. Some really cool materials. Oh, this vinyl. This is not magnetic, but I've tried to rip. That will not stop me from ripping him in half. I love this prop. This is such a soft little thing. It's even got button eyes too. This is a nice little prop. And they literally just like clip on like that. Like, and they're pretty sturdy too. Like, I'm holding him by his head there. Nothing's coming off. That's pretty cool. These things are giant. I have no idea how tall this is, but these are much bigger than I thought, and I knew these were gonna be pretty big. And they also come with these little cards. That looks sick. Mimic, and he's holding the, well, that is some pretty cool art there. The Mimic. My camera's not focusing at all because I had to fix the glare, but that is really cool. Now, the main issue I have with Hex is that they are $60 per plushie. These freaking Mimic plushies, specifically, they're more of a premium thing, and so these actually were like $75, and that is before shipping, and tariffs have only made that atrociously more adherent. But these things are massive. These are like a premium collectible, like absolute top of the line premium, and I was questioning if it was actually worth it, but now having one of these, just one, this is absolutely insane. Mine. Okay, well, I can't gush over just a single one of these guys forever, so let's go ahead and open up. We'll do Tiger Rock then. That's a teddy bear. I'm gonna go ahead and just show you the card now, that way I don't have to fight with it later. But yeah, there he is. Ooh, foot, paw, nails. Oh, that was a burp. Come on out. Whoa. All those whiskers, and they're taped down to the sides. Ooh. I don't love how there's tape just on the plush. Usually tape is not a good thing to put on material like this. Because yeah, see, like very, very closely there, if you can see, there is like some fat, like just a little bit of felt on him that's now come off. But dang, those whiskers do pop right back into place though. Not the biggest fan of that, but I mean, at least the whiskers are good and secure and like not like improperly bent. That's a good way of doing it. I just wish there was a way that like you could prevent it from like being on the actual fabric. We shall now assemble the boy. I accidentally put his arm where his foot's supposed to go. Well, you know, that happens sometimes. Oh, I thought this didn't have a magnet for a second because like I couldn't find it, but it was actually just right here. Like the magnets are so well hidden. And he actually does hold it in his paw. That's cool. There he is. This is Tiger Rock. He's even got a little zipper that actually zips. Don't try to put anything in there. You will never find it again. The Secret of the Mimic line was kind of an upcharge because they are more so premium plushies. So I am glad how I have the Fanverse ones that weren't super duper premium. So we have a good idea to test like what's like the premium stuff, what's that like, and then also what the normal stuff is like. Alright, so now let's go ahead and open up these Fanverse plushies. And so these will be a little bit more normal. So I imagine these will be slightly less high quality due to them not being as premium. Here we have Popgoes the Weasel. And Popgoes is interesting because he actually has this like special like embroidered, he feels like a really old scratchy teddy bear. And the reason for that is because Popgoes himself is actually 3D printed. So it is kind of cool that they have tried to replicate that on a plush. And because of how, like, you know, this has a very unique stylization that no other one of the... Oh my goodness gracious. Hey guys, it's me, Jared the Worm. Oh, you got the black rabbit head, and it's... New boss unlocked. And the card as well. He looks a little goofy, I'm gonna be real. That's a little, maybe it's just the way the vest is kind of, because like, obviously they have to have like holes on the sides. They can't seam it into the arms like how most plushies will do that. He's a little goofy, but that's okay. We love him for that. He's definitely smaller than the Mimic. About the same size as Tiger Rock though. Honestly, this feels like a premium thing right here, but apparently it's not, because it was the same price. The only thing is that I think they like had trouble selling them. So you had to like petition to order it kind of like makeshift style. So that will mean that we have Candy the Cat here next. And this is probably going to be the most baseline, like what the average Hex plushie is like. If I could just get this string unwoven. Ooh, I already love the colors on this guy. It's a very vibrant blue. Here is that card really fast. Beautiful artwork. I think Stupid Butterfly did these, if I recall correctly. I think, maybe, possibly. It looks like her art style at the very least. That's a tail. That's not a foot. Okay, you go there. Guess whose phone ran out of storage again? Here is Candy. I don't know. I haven't looked back at the footage like I did last time. I don't know if I showed him up or not. I like his tie. He really does have that like diner's color scheme. I love the colors on this. Also, the light does reflect off of these colors so well, and so he kind of looks like. And here is the little burger. I like him a lot. He's also got just a few, like just a couple beads in him. I have his arms on backward. There we go. Okay, so next we have just the actual weapon. All right, here we... Oh. Yeah, this might take the cake for the creepiest / weirdest thing I own. And that's saying something considering the Tattletale plush has a genuine egg hole. Oh my lord. Of course though, first up, the card with the beautiful art as always. And then we have... Oh my god. And we have Jackie here, who is enormous. She got that Wendy's mascot look going on. The button really creepy face. She can be decapitated. This is crucial. And her arms actually do have wires in them, so they can bend. It's a shame she's no longer alive to make that a valuable feature. I've also heard that, like, the magnets are strong enough in these that, like, it was messing with, like, some of my friends' phone when they bought some, like, the original Hex stuff. My phone's already kind of on life support as is, so I really can't tell with that. I love the material they used for the, like, the skirt. Can I, like, fluff this out a bit? Or is it supposed to be? I don't know. I'm gonna leave it like that just to be safe. This is pretty cool. Hex is kind of, like, I feel like these are just ever so slightly overpriced, just a little bit, because $75 is a lot for one plush toy. I feel like in a fixed economy, 50 would be reasonable. And remember in the last video, I said plushies should have never gotten past the $20 mark. So the fact I'm saying that really tells you just how high quality these things are. Now, if you pardon me, I'm gonna cough violently for a second. And time for the last thing that we're covering today. This being a specialized thing. Like, Mangle was hyped up to be its own launch, its own thing, its own country, and now it's in my house. Oh, there's a bag in that. I hope it's like, you know those, like, specialized, like, bugs from, like, other countries they'll, like, make available to eat? Little beetles and stuff that'll, like, season, and they kind of come in those bags when you order them offline. She would know what I'm talking about. She looks like she's had a few. The head shapes are a little goofy, but I think that's kind of just, like, the art style they're going for. The white is just, like, oh my goodness, it's blinding. Yeah, here she is. This was the big gimmick with Mangle, is that she actually comes with her own stand, because she's a very complex thing that really won't stand properly. She also has... She also has a lot of vinyl, sadly. But look at the amount of pieces she has. Like, oh my gosh. And there's probably double what just fell there because they're stuck together because magnet. And then the mystery bag, what's it gonna be? It's the card. That's awesome. It's in like a specialized sleeve too. I guess they're all kind of in sleeves. But this just feels like the most like hardback sleeved to me. I'm not a card person, but that's cool. Oh, it comes with stickers. Yay, I can add this to the pile of stickers I don't know what to do with. So first we're gonna assemble the stand. All right, sorry, my magnetized pals and gals, you're gonna have to move here a little bit. It comes with a stand and their youngest child. Yeah, that's probably right, I'd think. So I guess let's build a Mangle. Oh, never mind. She's already built. She's perfect. I can't compete with that. So these two magnets aren't compatible. Do I need to get like a picture of, wait, Eureka. Okay, so this hand actually does generally go there. I was joking, but no, that's actually how it goes. I can already tell you in a couple of years, like the seams are gonna start tearing on this and the freaking wire is gonna start poking through them just because the vinyl just does not hold up well on plushies at all. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. This is kind of a hot mess. I'm gonna be so for real. I guess you like open that up to go around the neck, and then the other stand here kind of holds the body like that, and you're just supposed to have her stand somehow, some way. I mean, it kind no, well, there it goes. Okay, so of course, when you have this strange, peculiar feature with toys, you don't just obviously have the toys and don't utilize that, right? All of these magnets are made sure to be compatible with one another. And I got Mangle here specifically because she has so many extra parts and can connect a lot. So we're gonna have some fun here. Yes, this is good. All right, so I spent about a solid 30 minutes constructing the beauty. As a matter of fact, it's so beautiful, I'm pulling you out of the tripod. So here is now an in-depth look at my beautiful creation, my new child. Today is Christmas 2. Here we have the beautiful thing. It is in fact standing, using every thing that is possible to make it stand with. As you can see, it is a beautiful connection. Everything here does work in unison. It can stand on several angles. There's even room for expansion, but this is my beautiful, I think this is a son, and he's going to do great things in this world. Thank you all so much for watching. This has been how it feels to breathe life into this world. And I will see you all in the next one. Goodbye. Close enough. Welcome back, Skylanders Swap Force.